All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHeight.com. I'm here with one of the best trainers in the sport right now, Benavidez Sr. How's it going?
It's going great, man. We're here in Las Vegas. Super excited. Diego Pacheco is going to be fighting at the Zone. Matchroom, don't miss it. This Saturday, tune into the Zone, and it's going to be a great fight, man. Super excited. It's going to be a great card, and we're super excited. We had a great camp. We're ready to go.
You know, with this card, you got Diego Pacheco, who's been blazing through all the competition, and he's starting to move up in ranking. So with this fight that he has on this card, do you think this will get him maybe one step closer to that world championship fight?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think he's been showing people and taking care of business. He's been progressing little by little, and we're very close to fighting a big fight now. He's ranked number 4 in the world, so in some of the sanctions he's ranked number 4, so he's up there. The plan was, you know, maybe David's gonna move up to 175, and the plan in the future was to place Diego at 168. And you know, there's a lot of talent, a lot of good fighters there, and I think the competition is gonna be great. And we're just waiting for Canelo, you know, to leave all those belts, and I think he'll be there for that time. I think Canelo has like about maybe 1 or 2 more fights, I think.
There was a name floated around Diego, and it was Edgar Berlanga. You know,
we've been trying to get that fight with Berlanga. You know, 2 young guys. You know, very talented. That's a tough fight, and we've been asking for it. You know, we don't hear nothing back from Berlanga, so that means that he doesn't want to face Diego. But we've been saying it on all the interviews. That's the guy that we want to fight. You know, to be honest, we would like to fight Berlanga. We would like to fight Munguia maybe also. You know, whatever happens with Canelo, that's another great fight that they're in the same company kind of, so it should work out.
Now, your son David went on a podcast, Fresh and Fit, and kind of talked about potentially him and Gervonta Davis being on the same card, and he's moving up to 175 to fight Alexander.
Yeah, they're going to come up with the date, but yeah, he's fighting in the same card with Gervonta Davis. It's an honor, it's a pleasure fighting with a fucking animal like that also. So 2 beasts fighting in the same card, I think it's going to be super exciting. It's going to be one of the biggest cards in for this year, so we're excited about that.
You know, moving from main event pay-per-view, and obviously you guys don't have egos, but just to kind of go, you know what, let's do this, let's work with the tank card and let's do that.
You know,
why was that easy?
Team Benavidez, man, it's not about the money. You know, it's about making legacy, making history. We just want to fight the best. So at the end of the day, there's no egos, man. It's an honor to fight. If we're main event comment, it doesn't really matter to us, man. Thank God, you know. Al Heyman has been taking care of David, you know, and David has made so much money. At the end of the day, I believe that, you know, when you work hard, you don't think about the money comes. So it's just putting a great card for the fans, you know, and a lot of people are surprised, you know, about David being a co-main event and fighting on the undercard of Tank. You know, it's an honor for us. It's great. We're super excited. So at the end of the day, the fans that want to see David, they're going to see David. The ones that want to see Tank, they're going to come and see Tank. At the end of the day, they'll have 2 guys that they want to see. So it's a great card.
Now, there's been some theories floated out in the boxing world where obviously we want Canelo versus David, and he mentioned his price of 150 to 200 million, and I know that you spoke and gave your opinion on it, but I don't know if anyone's asked you about the idea of maybe David moving up and then coming back down, you know, to face Canelo. Is there any type of concern?
Yes, our next fight is going to be at 175 fighter for the interim title belt, for the WBC belt, and hopefully we get the opportunity to fight Beto Bier or Be Bold. You know, that's another fight that we would love. It's a dangerous fight, but like I said, we're here for challenges, and we're here to prove ourselves, and people love David, and they want to see fight the best. So I believe that would be another great fight. If we get to fight Be Bold, he fought 2 Mexicans. He fought Zurdo Ramirez, he fought Canelo, he beat both. Imagine now fighting David Benavidez, you know? So we're excited about that too. Whatever happens, if for some reason Canelo decides to fight David, we'll come back to 168. If they take the belt away, we'll come back and fight for that belt. But we can't be waiting, man, to see what Canelo wants to do. And I hope that all the sanctions are fair and do the right thing. But until then, you know, we gotta keep moving, man. We gotta keep proving ourselves. We gotta give you guys good fights, and that's what we're trying to do.
But is there any concerns of the idea of like David going 175 and
No, there's no concern.
and then
man.
going back
no,
down.
There's
Maybe.
no concern, man, at all. You know, we're moving because you know what happened. You know, with Canelo. You know, he has all the belts hostage. You know, so there's nothing we can do there. You know, we've been mandatory for 3 years to fight Canelo. He picks Munguia, and that, you know, I don't know what's happening there. There's nothing I can do. So the only reason we're going to 175 is because of that situation there. But he could do weight, no problem. We can fight at 175, 168, not a problem.
You don't think because Eddie Reynoso's working with Alexander, like a strategic move, right? Let's get the guy to move up.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that Eddie Reynoso is working with Alexander. I know Alexander. I know the trainer. His trainer is not Eddie Reynoso. He was with Eddie Reynoso sparring Canelo, and they helped him get some fights.
Yeah.
But he's not his manager. You know, he was helping him, and I think he's still helping him. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, he has to make his money too. He has to make his career also. So that's a great fight, fighting David. You know, at the end of the day, Maka is his trainer, and they're the ones that make the decisions who he fights. They chose to fight David, and that's what it is. You know, I don't think Eddie Reynoso has a lot to do, and a lot of people are confusing all that. You know, that he's the manager and he makes the. I don't think he makes the decision. He helps, and he just wanted to help the kid. You know, and that's about it, I think.